Hello and welcome everyone! Do you have an abundance of cherry tomatoes and need ideas for what to do with them? Or perhaps you're just looking for a delicious side dish full of summertime flavor and delight? Either way, look no further. Join me today for a twist on a well-known Italian dish as we cook up Caprese Pasta Salad on Andrew's Treats and Eats. Now let's get started. Just real quick before we get started, if any Italians are watching, please forgive my awful Canadian pronunciations of the Italian words in this video. I'm sorry. For today's recipe, you will need equal amounts of cherry tomatoes and mini Bocconcini cheese. This can also be called pearl mozzarella in some places. Next, you'll want some Orecchiette pasta, or medium shell pasta if you can't find Orecchiette. Once cooked, you'll want the amount of pasta to be roughly equal to the combined amounts of the other two main ingredients. So for today, I will be looking for roughly 2 pints of cooked pasta. You will also need a handful of fresh basil. Basil tastes like summer to me and I love it, so I tend to use a lot of basil in my Caprese pasta salad. You can use however much or however little that you like. The last things we'll need are the ingredients to make a very simple balsamic vinaigrette. We will need 1/4 to 1/2 a cup of balsamic vinegar and 1/2 cup or more of extra virgin olive oil. We'll also want salt and pepper to taste. With these 5 simple ingredients, we can make a delicious snack or side dish. First up, start by cooking your pasta. Now, I'm normally a stickler for al dente pasta, but in this case, we'll be rinsing and cooling the pasta after it's cooked, so it's better to overcook the pasta here. I know, I apologize to all of the Italians out there, but the cold water rinse causes the al dente pasta to become hard and rubbery. While that is cooking, prepare your tomatoes and cheese. Since these tomatoes are freshly picked from our garden, I have to remove the stems. I also recommend slicing both the tomatoes and the cheese into halves. This will help all of the flavors meld together better when the salad is mixed together later. Next, prepare your balsamic vinaigrette. Pour the balsamic vinegar into a food processor or blender cup. Then, if you want a bit of extra basil-y goodness, add a few basil leaves and puree them into the vinegar. Then, with your blender or food processor on high speed, slowly add the olive oil. We're looking for a nice thick vinaigrette that will stick to the pasta, cheese, and tomatoes. If after adding all of the olive oil it is still too runny, you can add more as needed. Finally, pour your cooked pasta into a colander and rinse it well with cold water. Rinse it until the pasta is all cooled off. Then, once the cold water has mostly drained away, we can start assembling the pasta salad. Measure out the correct quantity of pasta, for me this is roughly 2 pints, and add it to a mixing bowl and then add the cheese. Now mix these together. Add salt and pepper as desired. And add some of the vinaigrette until the cheese and pasta are all coated. Add the tomatoes and mix it all together. Set that aside and then finely chop your basil into ribbons. Then add your basil to the pasta salad and either serve immediately or cover and let the flavors blend in the fridge. So there you have it, Caprese Pasta Salad. While not a traditional take on a Caprese salad, it is delightful and to me at least, it tastes like summertime. It goes great with chicken or salmon as a side dish, or heck, even as a guilty pleasure eaten all by itself for lunch. Hopefully this video will have inspired you to try out the recipe. If you do try it out, be sure to share your results with me on Instagram or Twitter. If you haven't already, then be sure to bash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and click the bell so that you're notified of future Andrew's Treats and Eats episodes. Also, don't forget to share this video to help appease the YouTube algorithm. If you have any comments, suggestions, or ideas for future videos, let me know in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time on Andrew's Treats and Eats.